There's something carved here.
Some more plot. I think we found some dragon writing from Skyrim. We're gonna learn a shout from here, by the looks of it.
Long ago, our ancestors abandoned their nations for forgetting their duty to protect their people, and thus became the true defenders of freedom.
Wow. What?
That is how the guilds first began. But now, the iron shackles of oppression threaten to strangle us once again.
Yes, workers of the world, rise up and break these iron shackles of oppression.
It is because we have forgotten the oath of our ancestors and spent our time fighting one another for our own self-interests. Therefore, we must once again return to the basic principles behind the guilds and join our strengths together as one.
Well, that's kind of interesting. Some critique for the guilds, because the Empire's gotten plenty of critique for its, like, rigid structure and, like, bureaucratic nightmare, but now the guilds are getting a bit of critique here as well for, like, their chaotic nature, their squabbling. That's kind of cool.
We offer our swords for freedom, our shields for friendship, and our lives for the common good. Here we renew our ancient oath.
Huh.
Hey, isn't that the Union Oath?
Oh, okay, that's actually a known thing. Okay.
What is that? It's like a slogan that the Don came up with when he formed the Union.
We can't depend on the Empire, so we have to protect each other. In order to do that, we need to join forces and put our lives on the line for one another.
Yes, how
What's the
noble.
Oath doing in a place like this?
The Union is based on the guilds that resisted when this town was occupied by the Empire. Before that, guilds just did whatever they wanted, and only joined together when there was a problem.
Yeah, exactly, like the... Interesting.
Once things were resolved, they'd split up again. But with the Empire's occupation, they changed that.
So the guy who led those guild forces was Don Whitehorse?
Yep. These sword tunnels must have really come in handy back then.
I get it, because a bunch of rebels were skulking down here.
So that's when they made the oath here?
Seems that way. I'd heard there was an actual written oath, but I had no idea it'd be etched in a wall like this.
See, for a second I thought we found some truly ancient stuff here, but okay, the Don and his rebel guerrillas wrote this while they were sneaking about during the time of oppression. Revolution!
Beautiful about how the oath is written on a wall.
I don't know.
It says, I freed right here.
Oh, the pirate.
Oh yeah, that infamous king of the pirates.
Oh man, I wish Patty was here right now.
The way Don tells it, he was supposedly a sworn ally. But he was such a shrewd and cunning individual that even the Don had difficulty dealing with him.
That sounds like a pirate.
The Don's a pretty impressive guy to be able to call someone like that a sworn ally.
Our lives for the common good, huh?
I'm glad I got to see something so fascinating. But we take care of Barbos now. Let's go.
Yeah, it was a good lore dump. Appreciated it, but yeah, we gotta catch Barbos.
Swords for freedom, huh?
The Union Oath, right?
Fighting for personal freedom instead of draconian imperial law sounds good to me.
If you feel that way, maybe the guilds are right for you, Yuri.
Huh? Yeah, I wasn't cut out to be a knight.
Huh? You agree, Rapide?
The guilds, huh?
Yeah, you know, Rapide's all about the fighting the man, the system, and the dog's life. Long ago, our ancestors abandoned their nations for forgetting their duty to protect their people, and thus became the true defenders of freedom. That is how the guilds first began. But now the iron shackles of oppression threaten to strangle us once again. It is because we have forgotten the oath of our ancestors and spent our time fighting one another for our own self-interests. Therefore, we must once again return to the basic principles behind the guilds and join our strength together as one. We offer our swords for freedom, our shields for friendship, and our lives for the common good. Here we renew our ancient oath. Oh, that's kind of nice. You can just read the whole thing again if you so wish. Pretty nice. So yeah, Sam Riegel does work as an actual voice director, not just as a voice actor, and he is the voice director for the new DuckTales, which is fantastic. Like, that just elevates that show further. And it's so funny. There is a live-action reading of a script for one of the episodes that Sam Riegel hosts. Pretty easy to find. It's got David Tennant and Katie Mikuchi, the voices of the nephews, the voices of Miss Beakley. And it is really funny to, like, hear it. It's funnier if you watch the episode first, because you know what you can follow it along better. But it is really funny to see them goof around on stage and do that. Do that script, like, live there. It's... I thought it was a treat. He also voices, Sam Riegel does, I've heard him once on the show. Maybe he's done more voices, but he did appear in one episode as the voice of the Bigfoot. Oh, he's so good, Sam Riegel. What a treasure. He's like gone from like, who is this guy, to like, oh, I love Sam Riegel so much in just like a couple of years, because, you know, like I said, I didn't really know him first when I first started watching Critical Role, but then I realized, oh, this dude's fantastic. And I haven't even played Phoenix Wright yet, where he voices Phoenix. He must be hilarious in that role. There was a save right there, so... Oh! Looks like it was more of a halfway save, because we still have this gimmick to play. Alright then. There's a fork in the road too, so let's play it carefully. Ooh, a breastplate. Nice. Oh god! We are about to be ambushed. Why are my technical points this low already? What the happened? What the... Look at that, I'm like destroyed in technical points already. I guess I've been spamming photons so much, I guess. Let's put that armor on real quickly before the thing dunks on us. Oh, tried to avoid it. No chance. Well, gonna spend some more points if I can get this photon off. Oh yeah, 3 guys hit. Uh-oh. No, you don't. Well, look at how fast Repeat is now that I put that skill on him. Let's see if I can get this off still. There we go. Oh, fish guy got the hit on me first. No, you don't. Oh man, auto medicine is doing great work. I'm so glad I got that. We're getting really good skills now, I have to say. I'm like really happy with our skill set up. Oh my god, Rita! Okay, don't worry, I got this. Didn't realize she was that down. There we go. Got plenty for everybody. Uh-oh. Oops.
Man, I was just getting warmed up.
Okay, I didn't quite get that last spell off, but that's fine, that's fine. There we go. Apart from voice actors, one of the things I wanted to talk about was I was kind of rambling last time about all these, like, super cool characters. I feel like a bunch of really badass characters are being introduced in, like, real high density. Like, I talked about Alexei, Schwann, this new guy Duke, Don Whitehorse, and I'm kind of speculating who we're going to be fighting and who not. Like, some of them seem to be allies. Some of them seem to be, Man, this is a maze, this place. I'm not sure which way I'm supposed to be going. Some of them are definitely villains we're going to be fighting later. Or not villains, but... Eek!
Oh, man. All right.
Okay. Drop photon. See if we can get a couple of guys with that. Nah, just the one fish guy. Uh-oh. Oh, no you don't. See that? I saw that it was going for Rita there. Let's keep these guys up. So I just feel like there's like a, you know, there's like a, in like stories is introducing a real badass character, so we're like, oh my god, this guy's badass, and then he's gonna end up being fought later, and I just feel like this game's done it a million times.
Pretty good.
And I'm not sure who we're gonna end up actually fighting or not. Like, I don't know, like Alexei seems like a... I think he's only being shown as a badass just because he's voiced by DC Douglas, so I feel biased in that sense. I'm not sure if we're actually gonna be fighting that guy at any point. But, I think Duke's gonna come up as an enemy. He seemed like such a... His design was kind of villainous. All that black and red. I strongly expect him to be a opponent of ours at some point. Boy, this place is a maze. Waterproof cloth. Huh. Well, we can craft something from that. But I realized after doing the episode, there's one guy who's definitely we're gonna be fighting, but like, he just has been so lame in my eyes that I haven't even thought about him being a villain. Is that guy Q-More, who's voiced by Liam O'Brien, who's just such a he's like such a slimy villain that we're definitely gonna be fighting him, but like I just don't really care about him. I thought it was kind of funny in hindsight, going on about all these like really like standout characters. Like, I guess what I'm going at is that it seems like all of these like badass characters who might end up being opponents of us. Not to mention that mysterious dragon rider, but that seems like much more like plot central, whoever that is. Like I feel like there's danger of the amount of them like diluting some of these characters. I think there was a dead end that way, so I'm going back this way. I think if I remember this area layout correctly, I've checked all the areas I can that a ways, so I think we're supposed to carry on this way, just go somewhere over that way. Because this was a dead end, just had this one. So I'm like, maybe like some of them will be like kind of diluted just because there's such a density of these types of enemies, like these like really impressive enemies. In some way, I'm reminded of a critique of Dark Souls 2, which the critique is that there are so many enemies in it, there's so many bosses in it that are an armored guy who you're like dueling. And because there's so many of them, so similar, like none of them like have the impact that having a duel against like this armored dude would regularly have, if that makes sense. I don't actually agree with that entirely, because I've thought about it. I've been like, well, which boss would I leave out of that game if I, oh no, Repeat's down. I tried to keep him up, but he's just getting bopped. Now these freaking White Eagles are coming right for me. No good. So I've been like after reading that critique, I've like thought about like, well, which boss would I swap out of Dark Souls 2 to have like a more varied enemy types? And I like all of them so much that I'm like, I don't know who I'd swap out. That's me personally, just feels that way. Like the one maybe is the first time you fight the Dragon Rider is like kind of. Especially because he's right next to Ornstein. That's one thing I would change is... Okay, maybe that's the one change I would make for Dark Souls 2 is... I don't like that Ornstein is so soon in the game. In the Hides area. What was that area? I don't remember what that area is exactly called. I would personally have Ornstein show up later in the game, so I'm thinking have him be in that castle where the two Dragon Riders are fought. And then just have the Dragon Rider being fought in Hyde's Tower of Flame, was it called? Yeah. And I don't know, just make that fight a little bit more interesting, maybe? I don't know, because it's an early boss, so you don't want the early boss to be too tricky. So maybe the one Dragon Rider's fine, but the rematch against the two of them is kind of boring to me. But apart from that, I love is it Velstad is the Aegis guy. I love the Looking Glass Knight. I love these characters, these bosses, like the Pursuer. They're so cool. So I would be hard pressed myself to figure out who I would want to leave out from that roster. I don't know. I'm not making much sense, am I? I just felt like this game was introducing a million like Jetstream Sams or a million Virgils or not a million, but like a ton of like these really standout characters, and you know, you could critique that maybe they won't stand out in the end. Personally, I like I mentioned with Dark Souls 2, I could end up being a fan of all of them anyway. I'm just that easy to please with like these cool characters. We'll see. Well, I'm trying to just get some distance from these damn bats. No, you don't. I don't know what it is with me and flying enemies in this game, but they always chase me real good.
Holy power, come to me.
I've always had trouble avoiding flying
you in the
enemies.
next week.
Next week?
Like, that was not one of my best rumbles right there. Man, I'm really hurting. Do I have... I don't even have any pineapple gels on me. I'm gonna dump those. Just eating up points here. That's funny. I keep having these surprise battles. I've barely had Carol and Raven in these fights. Because these animals keep... they keep ambushing me. Uh-oh, did I miss... Oh no, it's another full replenish thing. Ah, I wasted all those items. Well, it's not gonna be a waste because I might have a couple more encounters. I think I missed this area. Let's see if there's anything over here. Oh no.
Cowards.
More bats though. Okay, well I'm not gonna... Shadow Fang. Ooh, cool.
Soul shine. Oh, flickering blaze, burn.
Damn, I kinda wish that
Oh, flickering blaze, burn. Power, come to me.
kind of wish that I would have hit one of the bats that was in a cluster, so I could have gotten lots of guys with the photon. Speaking of which, I'm now in a giant cluster with these damn bats. I'm not feeling great. Ow, ow, ow. This is very bad.
Holy power, come to
Let's
me.
put some on health on Yuri.
Holy power, come to me.
Yeah, but I just like... I would like really cool duel enemies. I'm happy if we can get some of those going, so we'll see. Well, I don't know. I'm terrible at dueling though, so we'll see. But like, in terms of the story, like the hype, the flavor, it'd be cool to have all these badasses showing up. Okay, well now I am tossed and turned around. Was this have I been here? Oh, the sewers managed to... Oh, okay, that connects over there. Okay, so no, I've gotten everything, I think. Yeah, it's just a bunch of areas connecting. Oops. I'm still rambling again, I don't know. It wasn't my most cohesive point about these characters, I have to admit, but... Oh, we got some episode time still left, about 15 minutes, so... We can do the rumble. Oh, look at that. Topped off. Completely full. Ready to go. Feeling good. Probably shouldn't have saved there. Should I probably put a different slot, so... If I need to backtrack to the city, it won't be such a hassle.
Where are we?
The, what was it? Tales of Symphonia did not have a ton of, like, rival characters. Because I don't really count the generals of the Desaians, because they're like set up as like this organization. They're like very compartmentalized. But there was Yuan, and there was Kratos eventually. Kratos, I guess. I'm too used to Kratos to say Kratos, but not a ton of these like standouts. I guess Sheena is kind of. She ends up joining the party, but she was kind of like a cool rival character. Well. Cool. She bumbled a lot in her introduction. Oh, man. Sheena was such a great character.
A tavern in the eastern part of town used by Barbos as a hideout.
Yeah, what do you know? We took a giant circuitous route in the sewers to get to this place. Well, I guess it kind of followed the layout. We ended up eastwards from where we started, so it kind of followed the layout of the streets.
Basically, it's the place you guys were trying to sneak into.
Then Barbos is somewhere around here?
Are we actually gonna fight this guy right now? Speaking of hyped up badasses, how scary Barbos is.
Looks like there's a second floor. Let's see what's up there.
Oh, I don't know, there's like we're not at the end of the episode. We got like 10 minutes left, but like, I'm a little scared about taking this guy on. At this moment, nothing there. Oh, okay. That was a weird cut. I was like, wait, these guys are all upstairs? No, this is elsewhere.
Barbos, what is the meaning of this?
Oh, look at these guys.
I haven't the slightest idea what you're talking about.
The tower and the Blastia, of course. I have yet to receive any reports about them.
Man, they got a nice view where they're hanging
Why
out.
should I have to report to you about something like that?
What? Building that lousy tower fortress of yours without speaking a word of it to your own employer? You even went so far as to use Leviathan's claw for help.
Look at his arms go. He is so mad.
I'm not your lapdog, Rigo. I just gathered the cores together, like you requested. It's thanks to my efforts that you were able to make that weather-controlling Blastia.
Oh yeah, that whole plot. He did have the weather control machine. What a super villain move.
And just what made you think it was okay to carry off the extra cores?
Our mutual non-interference was a condition of our agreement, was it not?
What?
And did I ever interfere with what you were doing?
Barbos, how dare you?
Yeah, there's some sick stuff going on in your basement, Ragu. I don't really know if he can moralize too much.
You will leave now, Magistrate.
Remember this, Barbos. Black-hearted filth like you always get what they deserve in the end.
Oh my god, that is so... This guy, this slimy sermonizing about...
You want to talk, Rigo?
Exactly, that's like...
You guys!
It's the World Series of villains, and you had to take the best seat in the house?
What fool would dare to heckle my exquisite performance?
This is amazing dialogue, these two guys.
Oh, if it isn't the little runts I met on the ship.
You're the one who's been causing all of the recent chaos.
Ooh, look at that accusing finger.
And what of it? You fools will never manage to capture me.
You're right there, we got you.
Oh yeah? What's your reasoning there?
Also, look at he's still got the giant ball for an arm, you know, while he's resting there on this bench.
A villain is someone who never considers losing a possibility. That's why he thinks the way he does.
I guess that's one way to look at it.
If so, then that makes you quite a villain, Yuri.
Yeah, exactly. I was just thinking, that's also like really motivated sports people.
Yep, I'm nefarious.
Well, he dresses in, like, you know, dark colors. I can tell he's sneaky.
So we're rebelling, huh? You're a real troublemaker, you know that?
You've got a big mouth, brat.
Uh-oh.
You
Ooh.
would dare to oppose me? I thought I told you before that next time you wouldn't get off so easy.
All the better for us to tear things up.
Take them down.
We ready to go? Come on. I'm just waiting for the fight to...
Ha ha! The fools have started to march.
Oh, is that what that was? Also, look at the... It's cool that they have whatever equipment they have, but look at freaking Carol's sword clipping into Raven there. Kid, that doesn't feel too good, you know. I kind of need that leg.
Now that meddlesome Don and the Knights will destroy each other.
He did this to destroy the Union and to eliminate the Dawn.
If the Knights are destroyed, who will protect the Empire?
Yeah, this is what a heinous guy.
No, why would you... Oh,
Of course. He's gonna weaken the Imperial Knights so that the Council can step in and control the Empire.
And he's going to use the Blood Alliance to seize Altosk and rule over the Union.
oh my.
Oh my.
The Knights and the Union going down together. It's just as Flynn said.
So what if you know now? No matter what you do, you won't be able to stop the battle.
We'll see.
And your existence comes to an end here.
No. Oh, jeez. This is really bad.
Damn it, he's too late.
Oh my god, Flynn! Come on!
Flynn!
Stop! All of you! Sheath your blades! Sheath them!
Oh, speaking of Sam Riegel, here he comes voicing the hero!
I am Flynn Sheathel of the Imperial Knights. I have come bearing a letter from Master Yoder.
Look how awesome he is just pulling out a letter!
The letter you received from the Empire was false. It was the work of a rebel. Draw back your armies at once.
I thought you weren't coming back.
And leave Yuri behind to take the fall for me? I wouldn't dream of it.
Aw, man.
Rago, you fool! You didn't keep up your end of the bargain.
Oh, look at him! He's cowering in the corner!
Don't hurt me.
What the?
Yuri! They're aiming at Flynn!
What was that gun he had?
Got him.
Freaking beam rifle.
Nice shot, Carol.
You brats think
Oh my god! What? Why do we have freaking beam rifles all of a sudden? Jesus!
Get out of here. Head for the exit.
Yuri, no! It's too dangerous!
Oh my god, speaking of duels, are we gonna duel this guy?
It should take time for the air to recharge. I'll try and stop him before then.
Oh my god. Oh, it's like ancient technology, which again is way more powerful than
Now!
real life tech.
you're too late.
No! It charged up too quickly.
This Blastia is so powerful! What?
What the hell?
How did that get inside? Oh, there. Oh yeah, there is space.
What in
There.
the world is that?
Oh, so you're back for more, Dragon Freak?
And now he's on our side.
Rita, knock it off. Our enemy's over there.
My enemy is this Dragon Freak.
Oh my god, we can't fight both of them.
Leave it alone for now.
I'm gonna make you wish
Oh!
you hadn't done that.
Fine. How about a little Warhammer 40k? Freaking chainsword comes out.
What? He can fly?
Oh, so the boss is heading for the hills, huh?
What? He's using a chainsword to fly off like the penguin? What the? Did this game just go from like slow plotting sewer level to complete insanity in like just 5 minutes? He's fucking flying up the chair like he's.
Get back here, you freak! Think I'm just gonna let you get away?
Wow, that animation looked a little stiff there.
If you're going after him, let me come with you. We're a little short on wings around here.
Wait, what?
Are you crazy? This jerk's our enemy.
There's no way we're gonna ride on the dragon.
What happens? I've got to catch that guy. Come on.
I'm sorry, I don't speak Wyvern. Was that a yes or an... Oh, okay, I guess so.
Yes. Thanks.
Okay, dude.
What about us?
This guy's
Wait.
overloaded enough as it is.
Okay, so it's just me and this.
But what should we...
Oh, that's cool. It's gonna be like, is this guy gonna be a guest character? It's just two of us against Barbos. I mean, that's scary, but sounds
Guys, hold
cool.
down the fort here.
What?
Stay out of trouble.
Damn it, Yuri!
And let Glenn know I'm stepping out for a while.
Oh my god. Parted with everyone. Okay, you know what, guys? This is so crazy. I'm gonna call it right here. So, freaking next time we are going to catch up with Barbos, and who knows what happened. Wow, this got nuts all of a sudden. Sewer level wasn't terrible, but it was a bit of a simple cut and dry plotting thing. So I'm glad that things just got absolutely crazy. I can't wait to see what happens next time. Catch you all next time, guys. Goodbye!